This is Dave Bergthold, and he founded Blockhead Skateboards.
1985, and I sponsored this guy. Alright, so this is the archival trunk, and as you can see, it hasn't been tapped in a while because it's got rat turds all over it. Clean some of this rat shit off so we can get into here. Alright, what do we got in here? This is a funny one. This is just one of those cheesy. I don't even remember where we were. This might have been New Orleans. We were on a we were on a tour, and so we got Steve Barra here on the left, Rick Howard, Andy Brayman, that's me, and then Omar, and we just were. I think we were in New Orleans and just like walking down the street and tourist district, and we saw some place to get that would take your photo, wearing these old clothes, and so we're like, oh, whatever, let's do it. And so then it became just this, like, we made a bunch of copies of this and put the Blockhead logo on, and then when we did the demos, this is what we would sign and give to the kids. So there might be some kids out here that have these with all these guys' signatures on it. Yeah, there's just gonna be endless stuff in here. You can tell already. There's some tons of stuff in here. All right, this is one of my favorite Cunningham photos from back in the day. And look at this isn't a skate park. This is a backyard pool. And look at this corner area he's doing in this backyard pool in like 1987. Tuck knee, proper corner area. I guess I have to show this. This is the first Blockhead ad right here. This was, I think, the very first Blockhead ad. So this ad right here, I had like $3,000. My parents gave me some college money, like $2,000, and I think I borrowed $1,000 to start the company in 1985. And then so I decided I was going to spend $2,000 like on my first batch of boards, which was the first batch of the street style boards. And then I was going to take the other $1,000 and buy a Thrasher ad. And I don't remember, maybe it was $800, but whatever it is, it was pretty much like a third of all the money that I had. And everyone's like, why don't you just do a quarter page, save some money? And I was like, well, no one will take me seriously if I don't do a full page, so I have to do a full page, at least for the first one. And I guess it worked. So it's original Tragicomic art. And you would do it first with a blue pen, and it was like non-photo blue. And so when you draw on it with a blue pen, the blue wouldn't show up on a photocopy machine. It would just kind of disappear. And so you would lay it out first with blue pen, and then you would black it in. And then use some white out if you screw it up. Ooh. Look at that right there. That's the original. Remember this one right here? Laban's contract ad?
Yeah.
Where he wrote out his own contract that
$6 per board for the next 5 years.
Well, he wrote it out and he signed my name to it, and so this was his contract. It says this contract entitles Laban to get $6 per board for the next 5 years. He doesn't need to enter any contests or do any demos. He gets a Blockhead ad every other issue, plus $10 per diem every day for the next 12 years. He gets a graphic change every 12 months or sooner if he wants. He gets 25 boards a month or more if he wants. He now owns the Blockhead ramp, and Dave Bergthold has to keep it in good condition for him. Dave Bergthold has to buy all of his food and whatever else he wants. A guaranteed monthly paycheck of $5,000 regardless of board sales. He gets the Blockhead van, and Dave pays insurance. He will be sent first class, of course, wherever he wants to go, whenever he wants to go. And yeah, that was his contract. I mean, he had kind of like the best deal going right there. Here's this guy's ad.
Yeah, my first ad.
Well, that was your first ad?
The other ad was with me and Jason Dill.
Oh, okay.
The skateboard superstars. We shared that little ad.
Yeah.
This is my first ad for any company. It's a Blockhead one. The front side 3 on the Encinitas double set.
Yeah. Look how that board, it's like straight up. How did he do that?
Nice.
All right, so this is like I totally forgot about this. So this is the skunk graphic, obviously. Same border, same lettering, same root beer, but here we have a duck, Howard the Duck, instead of the skunk. And so obviously, like Rick didn't like this or something, and so it got changed to the skunk instead of the Howard the Duck. So that's never been seen before. I don't know, at some point we should call it, because this is like this thing's just too deep. I don't know. Someone else could maybe correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that this is the first feeble grind photo on a handrail ever in a magazine. It's J.J. Rogers, and this was probably I don't know, 89? Probably 1989.